There you go. There you go.
Live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live, and the good news is Zach told me.
We're not centered, though. We gotta center this.
Oh, jeez. Zach told me.
Which direction?
I don't know, Zach. Zach told me we are staying on tonight for however long it takes to get 1,000 likes or until the battery runs out. And damn it, he just took the battery out of the charger. So, as it says on the whiteboard behind me, smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, because I gotta pee! Oh, my God. You know, when you're my age, it's tough to go 2 hours without doing that.
All right, so welcome to a Saturday night, your Auto Advocate live stream. I love you, man.
I love you too,
here's what
buddy.
we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah, thank you for putting up with me.
No, it's mutual.
Yeah.
It's mutual.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the market.
Yeah.
Ken Ambrose. Ken did an awesome job
Smashing stuff.
actually working dealerships that you used to work at against other dealerships in the Maryland area.
Oh, cool.
He went from $2,000 off his BMW 4 Series.
Yeah.
$4,500 off.
I love to hear that.
Yeah, Ken and I did a consult call. Went
Yeah.
well. He managed to go
Yeah.
back and forth. And
Yeah.
proud of you, Ken.
Did he buy from my friends or elsewhere?
We'll have to see. Ken will have to let us
Yeah.
know. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get to 1,000 likes tonight. Fingers crossed. We are also going to talk about conditions in the market.
Yeah.
Absolute lunacy what's happening.
We should talk about my condition.
We should talk about your condition.
I got a shave and a haircut yesterday, folks. How's it look?
We are also
Yes.
doing back on the Your Auto Advocate website. We have a quick survey. It's 2 questions.
A 2-question survey.
It's super. It's.
Can I take it?
I actually haven't asked you to take it, but you
Okay,
could.
cool.
It's really simple. We just
Okay.
need some feedback there.
Well,
So the survey's
if it's
down
simple,
below.
I can do it. If it's complicated, oi.
So we got market conditions. We got that.
Yeah.
We're also going to be doing call-ins tonight. So I made
Apparently,
this
I
little
got
thing.
way too much sleep last
Do you want to do like an initial call-in? Do you just want to get it going that way?
Whatever. Whatever.
Let's take a first call.
I am
Let's take a
here
first
for.
call.
I am here for you.
Let's take a first call. Let me open
Okay.
up. Let's see.
Okay. But I'll
Taking
let
a
you,
first call.
and I'll let you know when the ice water's hitting the old urinary tract, and it's time to get to them 1,000 likes.
Someone call in. We'll take the first phone call of the night, and then we will we'll
then
answer
we will
live
what?
chat, and then we'll just call it a night.
Okay, great.
I'll wait till I see a phone call come in. I'll
Yeah.
just take a first phone call.
Yeah, we're looking for phone calls, ladies and gentlemen.
855-587-2886. Did you come up with that number? Do you know how to work your headphones?
Yeah, no.
Come on,
Maybe.
Dad.
What the
Dad.
here? Thank you.
You want me to put them on?
Not yet.
Looking for the
not
first
ringing.
phone call. Looking for the first
Yeah.
phone call tonight. We got to start the night off strong while we're waiting.
Yes.
Rob says, if you are forming a relationship with a new dealer for service work, would
Yeah.
tipping the service advisor when you drop off help, or is that just a waste of money?
Well, it means that he could probably have a nicer lunch than he normally would.
This is true.
You know,
There we go, Pops. We got a phone call.
true. It's Ken.
Here we go.
Ken, we need to talk to Ken.
It dropped, Ken. It dropped.
Oh my God. So anyway, what I was going to say, is it a waste of money? No. People react to getting money, and so they'll take a greater interest in you than, say, someone who doesn't give them a small tip or a large tip or any tip for that matter.
Really? So it's not
Well, let
frowned
me
upon
ask
to
you,
do
if
that?
somebody gave you a tip, would you give them a little more attention?
Yeah, the only emails I reply back to are the...
Or the ones that give you a tip?
Let's try this again. Ken,
Ken,
it keeps
what the hell's
dropping,
going
man.
on?
I don't think it's...
Jeez.
Ken, it's on your end, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, evidently, I'll keep my eyes peeled for phone
Yeah.
calls. Okay. What has the world come to? Devin George wants to know, Pops.
What has the world come to?
Yes.
Well, the world has come to 2 knuckleheads on a live stream on YouTube saying, if we don't get 1,000 likes, I don't get the pig. That's what the world's come to.
Ken says it rings once and then goes to voicemail.
Well, maybe that's a problem on our end.
Oh, it is
That
a
could be
problem.
your phone.
It is a problem. Ken, you've just alerted me.
Thank you, Ken, because if it wasn't for you, Nobody would be getting through.
Okay, so that should work. Why don't we do some industry news while we're waiting for the line to ring again? Sound
Okay,
good?
for Ken to call back in and go, listen, I'm not leaving you sons of guns a voicemail.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we had...
Yeah.
Let me put my headphones on so I can hear when
Well,
it
you
rings.
can, yeah,
Well, just in case it rings.
whatever.
Okay, let's go here. Let me get out of
Yeah,
that.
I'm rocking back and forth, baby.
All right, where was it?
I'm rocking.
Michigan COVID plant surge threatens Ram truck plant production.
Well, so if it, thank God for Ken. Okay, put it on Do Not Disturb now that we have Ken on the line. Ken, welcome. We know who you are, and we're not quite sure how we can help, but what the hell? We're here for you.
Hey guys, how are you?
We are well, and you?
You know, I just saved $4,500, so I'm doing good.
Well, you know, we are damn glad to hear that.
Yeah, so catch me up to speed, Ken. We had our consult call, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh my gosh, that was yesterday?
Well, you know, your world is nothing but a blur, my son.
Yeah, I have 2 small kids. My world. Yes, that's kids.
That's one of them. Yeah.
So we had kind of talked with a couple different dealerships and looked around at the cars and decided that we liked. I'm not gonna lie, an orange BMW 4 Series. It's just beautiful. It's so pretty.
Okay.
Tried to get the first guy to give us a good price. He's like, well, the best we can do is $2,000 off. I'm
And
like,
Pops, this was an old dealership you used to work at.
the first one was, well, that was from Annapolis. No, Arlington.
Okay, yeah. I
Never
never
mind.
worked at the one in Annapolis.
Never worked in Annapolis.
I just knew people that worked there.
But then talked with the Rockville folks who are right down the street from us,
Yes.
and they were like, well, we'll go to 2,500. And then I emailed Zach, and I was like, hey, can I just talk to somebody right away? Like, I just don't want to mess it up, you know? We used the templates to help us kind of get the right language in there and to ask the right questions, like, hey, what's that lease rate actually the APR equivalent of, all that kind of good stuff.
Cool.
But so part of it was the knowledge, but part of it was also the encouragement. Because Zach was like, no, these guys make a pile of money at this dealership off of cars. Go try to get some more.
Yeah.
And so I called around to 3 different places, and they each kind of upped each other. You know, first it was $3,250, then $4,000, and I brought it back to Rockville because those were the first folks we talked to, and they said, well, we can match $4,000. I said, that's not really fair to the salesperson who made that first $4,000 offer. Like,
Yeah.
they put it out there. You have to do better. So they got up to $4,500, and my car should get here in 6 to 8 weeks.
Very cool. I am so glad to hear that. What is the first name of your salesperson? I might know them.
Dakota.
I don't know Dakota. I don't know either North or South Dakota. So Dakota must be relatively new.
Yeah, we talked with Steve and Nick also, and Steve was the one who helped. Actually, we had a really bad salesperson at first.
Okay.
And then talked with Steve and got Dakota, who did a great job, and was very helpful in just getting that information back and forth.
Very good.
A good piece of advice for people is if the first person you're talking to isn't willing to just like give you information, is gonna, jerk you around a little bit, call that, like you say, call that sales manager. Say, I need somebody who actually knows how to serve a client.
Yes, exactly. And they have some good folks that work in that store. I know the general manager of that store very, very well. So and did you go to the store itself?
We did end up going into the store because they kind of wanted to walk through on a custom order every by line by line.
What did you think of the new facility? Just out of curiosity.
I'll tell you, I know that they make a lot of money off of each car.
Oh, they have to, don't they?
Because they tossed away a beautiful building a block away.
Yes, I used to work in that building.
In more behemoth space.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, well, while we got you on the line, Ken, Skylar says you have to stay on the phone until we get to the 1,000 likes, so stay tuned. You're staying on the line.
So you can't pee either, Ken.
And we've got Steven Sanders, who gave us a $5 donation starting off the night. Thank you for that, Steven. Really, really
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Steven.
Skylar also says Annapolis is one of our affiliate stores. Cool. We got a small world here.
So he is. You work for Group 1 then?
Yeah, there you go. Small world.
Not that I would know, but but that would be a Group 1 store.
Hey, well, Ken, I am so happy that that you felt confident enough to continue to negotiate. And I think for everyone that's on the stream tonight, we keep talking about it week over week. Market conditions are really tough right now, but that doesn't mean you still can't get a deal. There's still, what's it called, a lay down? Is that what the phrase is? You don't
lay down or a flop.
You don't want to be a lay down. You don't want to be a flop.
No.
And Ken, I think what you've done here is a testament to, holding firm, digging your heels in, and getting a good car deal.
And working a little bit. You have to work at it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's be honest. It took one day of paying attention and being on it and not letting people slide. I don't know about you guys. Maybe other people who do this make a lot more money than me, but I never made $2,000 in one day.
Ken, we'll get back to you after this live stream. We'll see if we...
I might have peed 2,000 times in one day, but but that comes with age, Ken.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. Like, you do a little bit of work.
Yeah.
You use some of the techniques we're talking about. And next thing you know, you're saving money. It's fantastic.
It's the way it should be. We're so glad that we could help in some small way, Ken.
Yeah, me too. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you so
take it
much,
easy,
Ken. Congratulations. Very cool.
Off to a great start tonight.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Talking about people I know.
Wow, we've got Pete Evans with the $5
thank
donation.
you.
And Ken, who we just got off the phone with.
Oh, my
folks.
God. Thank you.
The $20 donation from
Yes.
Ken. Thank you for that. It's the nice orange color, like your
Yeah,
BMW
like his
4
BMW
Series.
4 Series. Yes.
We've got the phone lines still open. We've got Pete here, who's a new premium member. So let's all welcome Pete.
Yay! Welcome, Pete. Welcome to the community.
Nicely done, Pops.
Yeah,
Wow,
well.
you can hear so much better when you...
Yeah, when you don't have the headphones on.
researching all choices.
Yeah.
Leasing right now is best value. I've never been a fan of buying new due to depreciation. Pre-owned market is crazy.
Pre-owned market is out of sight at the moment. So if you're looking for value right now, the value tends to be on the new car side because of incentives.
You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hey, how's it going? Long time listener, first time live viewer and caller.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, wait, time out. Wait a second. That was the worst high five my father and I. Wait, which are you doing this? Should I use this?
I don't give a
You
shit.
both.
My name is Josh, by the way, and I am.
Thanks for saving us, Josh.
Really
Josh,
yeah, I've
please.
actually been subscribed for a while, and I actually sent like a direct message when you guys were kind of doing your road trip, whatnot. I was like, man, I really want to get some merch, so I did like a direct message. I need to hit up the web store and actually order an item, but I thought, man, maybe what if they brought merch with them? I'd pick it up from them when I see them.
Josh,
What a good idea. Maybe we should do that when we're riding back home.
The only thing, Josh, is if you were an OG YAA subscriber, you'd know that it took about 18 months for me to get my dad a T-shirt. So the likelihood that we have any merch on us at any time is very...
Yeah.
No, I'm just teasing. Yeah. All right, we're all ears, Josh. What can we do to help?
Actually, I'm calling regarding a friend of mine, and, I was going to run kind of a scenario. I was going to make it as big as possible, but it could make for some, I've been going through you guys' videos for quite some time, and it might even make for some future content.
Okay.
But I got it. We all know the market is extremely tight. We all understand, and you guys are putting out tons of content that's going. I mean, you guys are up to date with all that. I love the news, by the way, because even though like there's times where I was shopping and I was watching and getting in a lot of content, and of course I love the website, and I was going through that as well. I'm a member on there. But
Awesome.
Like
Thank
right
you,
now
Josh.
I'm not in the market, but I still love watching. So that's what's really cool. You guys put content that's like, even if you're not in the market, it's still like you're basically my news to the news. So I don't go to Auto News. I just go watch your guys' videos, and that's how I know what's going on with the market.
Well, we're as full of poop as any other publication out there. So.
what you guys are doing is incredible.
Well, thank you. Thank you
Definitely
for that.
shout out to you guys. But to go into this real quick, so I got a friend that he's came up on some success, worked really hard, and he's like, I got this. He bought a 2013 Chevy Traverse, paid it off. He's had this paid off car for quite some time. He saved up some capital. He's like, I want a luxury car. And him and his wife have went and test drove and looked at everything, and they're narrowed down to either Mercedes, BMW. His wife really, really loves the X5, and that's what they're wanting to buy. Of course, in this current market, we all know it's just like I actually just watched one of your videos today. I sent it to him where you guys I watched it today. I don't think you guys put it out today, but it's fairly recent. You guys put out talking about luxury car sales are just booming right now.
Yes, they are.
And then I also sent him your video about leasing, specifically on BMW. So this would be the question. I asked him to tune in and listen. The question would be, I brought up to him, he's a business owner just like myself, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if this sounds crazy, and it might be, and it could be more of a CPA question. I said, what if you were, because he wants to buy, and he wants to buy new, right? I was like, what if you were to lease for 2 or 3 years? And then I also told him, I'm like, now he's never leased. I have. I said, look, you negotiate it just like anything else. And I actually referenced you guys. I'm like, I'm sure Zach and Ray have a video about like how to approach a lease deal. Positive they do.
Yeah.
And so I brought to him, I said, well, what if you lease for 2-3 years, and then you'll get, of course, the tax savings there, and then just turn around and buy at the end of the lease, because you know what you're going to be paying for it at the end of the lease. Is that something? Does that sound like not a smart idea? And I just want to get you guys feedback on that.
Typically, you end up paying more for a car that way. But having said that, and I would think that if your friend were to lease a car for 3 years, and let's say he leases the car this month or next month, I would think within 3 years, the market will be back to what we would have considered to be normal in the past. And so that the residual value that he would have to pay for the lease car at the end of the lease will be less than what the market value of that car would be. Right now, we're in the unusual circumstance where lease and residual values are actually less than what current market values are. This is the first time in my lifetime, and in my 43 years in the car business, where that has been the case. So this doesn't happen very often.
And Pops, I just pulled up, and Josh, for you as well, I just Googled leasing a car, Your Auto Advocate, and it's incredible. I mean, it's just like, I forgot that we even filmed some of this stuff. So I would just tell your friend, hey, do a quick Google search.
Yeah.
The topic, Your Auto Advocate. There's a video, there's a blog post out there, and we're here to help.
We're like horse poop. We're everywhere when it comes to that topic.
Exactly.
Right. You guys also have like courses and stuff like that. I've looked
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, well, Josh, we've got I think Ken said we've got 10 people waiting in line right now. So I think we'll take the next call. But
I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, thanks for taking me and hearing me out. And you guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Really.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thanks, Josh.
You too. Bye.
While we were on with Josh, John coming in with the $5 donation.
Thank you, John.
Very, very much appreciated.
Very, very appreciated.
And yeah, honestly, we don't show up on the front page of Google for everything. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Getting a phone call.
Occasionally we do.
But if you put Your Auto Advocate in the...
Yeah.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hi, my name is Micah.
Hey, Micah. Mind speaking up just a touch?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Am I live right now?
Yes, you are as live can be, my friend.
We have 154
Sorry, I
likes.
heard those people in front of me. I thought I heard those people in front of me. But hey, how you guys doing? I heard the previous guy just talk about the lease-to-buy.
Yes.
I just did that actually with my car. I leased a brand new Stelvio Alfa Romeo Sport. They offered I believe it was like 45 buying price. Like MSRP was like 48 grand. I was able to get 10 grand off, so it was at 38 grand. traded my car in. It was worth like 13 grand. Only used 5 grand of it towards a car.
Okay, so you put the other 8,000 back in your pocket?
Yeah, I put the other 8 back in my pocket.
Good man.
And I'm gonna buy it back at the end for about like 23 grand. That's the route I went because buying a used Stelvio was like 25 grand with the same miles. So I decided to do that.
Okay.
So I was just saying that's the way I did it.
Well, cool. I'm glad it worked out for you doing it that way. Yeah, if you put enough money down, that you should be able to be in a position where it could make sense at the end to buy the lease out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Micah. Thanks for sharing that tip with the community.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Come on, folks. We need to smash that like button because I can feel that I'm going to need to pee eventually.
So Matt Johnson says, did you see Ari's video about different lease buyouts? Maybe we'll watch that on the stream and we can actually react to it live. Also, I'm a little bit pained to even bring this up.
Uh-oh.
Should I not bring it up then?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I'm in pain.
We got called out on YouTube, Dad.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
I do not want to talk about it.
We were not going to talk about it.
We are not talking about it.
That's what I said. We're not talking about it.
The best thing about that is he can do him and we can do us and leave it at that.
Perfect. We'll have to watch Ari's video. Maybe we'll watch it tonight on the stream. I'll open the phone lines back up. Let me do that. The other thing that I wanted to make sure that we touch on tonight, Dad,
yes,
are the incentives. The team's working on getting incentives into the app. I think I showed you that.
I've heard those rumors. We've promised people that we might have that by the spring of 2022.
So hopefully,
which could be next month. Sam Hernandez. My God!
All right.
Thank you, Sam.
We're gonna close the phone lines for a second.
Yeah.
What do you think this thing in Sam's? So Sam just donated $50. What does that represent? To you, Dad?
That represents a dumbass.
Dad, you can't curse on the stream.
on a firecracker, a rocket ship. Wow, Sam, thank you for that. That's very, and I love the animation.
Ken says, one thing to watch out for, strange quirks in the dealers build your own tools. BMW tools say that you have to have their leather seats if you want the parking tool. Make the dealer check. Interesting.
Okay.
Some discrepancies.
Well, I didn't even know you could get a BMW without leather seats anymore, but what do I know?
Exactly. Oh, Matt says it means it's going to the moon. Thanks, YA. I got a 2019 Highlander.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we got the phone lines still open. I just opened them back up. We have back at the Your Auto Advocate website a 2-question survey. It's the first link in the description down below.
What are the questions?
Oh.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it's a good.
Well,
here, let's look at it.
Let's open it up and see what that survey is.
Okay.
Survey says,
with regards to the market. Oh, to market price. I forgot the.
The.
With regards to
you have to fill in your own the
market price report. What is your preference? Keep the market price report as it is. It works really well. I like the VIN-based search. If the market price report could be all right, we're getting too many donations. Greg Voigt with
you could never get too many.
Or Gary. I forget if it's... Okay, G. We'll just stick with G. Thank you.
Thank you.
If the market price report could be generated based on a wider search criteria, for example, the car's year, make, model, and trim, I'd use it more. I'd like to have both options listed above. And then the real question is, if you could enter...
So it's not really a 2-question survey.
What we're trying to do is figure out, do people want to do the market price report from a year, make, model, trim search instead of a VIN search?
Just ask them that.
Do you want to do...
I mean, my God. I'm sorry. You can tell that they don't let me in most of the meetings, and you probably can tell why.
G. Voigt, thank you for the thoughtful donation.
Yes,
Sam, congrats on the 2019 Highlander. So anyway, if you can answer that survey.
It's Gary.
Gary, okay.
Yeah,
I knew
you were right, see?
All right. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
California calling in. Let's
another
pick this up.
California call.
And it got dropped.
Okay, I hate when that happens.
People prefer VIN. Okay, yeah. Hey, that's cool. Answer the survey. I really.
Yeah.
I feel like VIN or year, make, model, trim makes sense because if you want like a 2012 Hyundai Tucson, you want to just be able to enter Hyundai. Whatever.
I get it.
We'll see.
I think VIN.
What?
I think it should be VIN. Just me. I think it should be VIN specific.
But I think it becomes. All right.
That's just me.
Plywood Al. Yeah, we do need to touch on his email. Okay, why don't we close the phone lines for a second? And
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take these off.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. He's getting screwed in New Jersey,
I mean, if there's a place.
and he's from Pennsylvania. That's probably why they're screwing you in New Jersey.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
Oh my
here.
God! You're so much louder when I don't have the headphones on. Wow.
I think this is the person who's, well, let's see.
Okay.
Sonny says the Chrome extension makes it easy too. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Hi, Zach. You're doing a great job helping consumers and constantly improving. I have a personal request if you can possibly find the time to respond.
Okay.
I just need a little guidance to point me in the right direction. I have an issue with a new car dealership that I'm trying to rectify for nearly 3 months.
Okay.
Brief summary. February 5th, 2021, purchased and took delivery of a new 2020 GMC Terrain from Performance Buick GMC in Cedar Knolls, New Jersey. $8,000 down, $25,000 financed, no trade. Given temporary New Jersey tag with March 6, 2021 expiration. I live in Pennsylvania, paid for a PA plate, and told I should get it in a few weeks. Checks out?
Yeah. I have a feeling where I know where this is going without reading it, and I'm guessing that motor vehicle agencies are so backed up that he probably hasn't gotten his Pennsylvania plates yet, and probably the temporary plate has expired. I'm just guessing.
If my dad's right, please like the live stream.
Yeah, everybody like it 5 times so I can go pee.
All right, let's see. March 1st, 2021, paid off the loan with the bank.
Okay.
After dozens of emails, texts, and phone calls over the last 100 days, I still have not received my plate nor title.
Okay.
Just hit the little thing, please. Bank states they never received title from the dealership, and I need to, quote, put pressure on them.
Yeah, but it's probably at this point it's not the dealership that you need the pressure. It's the Department of Motor Vehicles.
The only response I get from the dealership is the continual "we're working on it." I emailed all managers at the dealership, including the general manager.
Yeah.
When I called asking to speak with the manager, they put me on hold, then transferred me to the same salesman.
Yeah, it's because the manager doesn't really want to talk to you because he doesn't have anything he can say to you.
I'm literally at my wit's end, driving around in a $40,000 new car with no inspection and an expired plate. Insult on injury, I also received unpaid toll bills from both New York and New Jersey via mail that I'm disputing. Someone has copied my New Jersey template.
Wow.
What do I have to do to get my Pennsylvania plate and title? File a complaint with the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs, Better Business Bureau. Do I need an attorney? Any advice would be greatly appreciated. I got back and said, hey, let me ask my dad.
I like that. I know from people that I talk to that there's just this huge backlog.
No, I get
in,
that.
in all states because of the pandemic, and so I guess if it were me, at this point, I personally would call the Pennsylvania Department of Motor Vehicle, have your VIN number readily available, your New Jersey temporary tag number readily available, and explain to somebody in customer service there exactly what you explained to us in the email, and perhaps if you can actually get through to a live human being, they can rectify it, and they can put some pressure to bear and get it handled.
Sonny Williams, with some perspective, bought at the end of March, got plates yesterday in California.
Every state's different, but I know on the East Coast.
We've got Eric Rogg here. My buddy is still waiting for New Jersey plates from a Maryland dealer. It's been about a year.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a real issue.
Waterfly with the $2 donation
Well,
pods.
thank you, Waterfly.
Downvotes count towards the 1,000 total, right? They count the same?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Waterfly.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't Waterfly the individual who I had to get a tattoo because he did something?
I don't remember.
Wasn't I going to get a tattoo?
Who the hell knows? I mean, who the heck knows? I'm not allowed to use my normal everyday language.
So let's give Skylar a quick shout out. Skylar sent in to us on the members only stream. So if you're not a premium member, you're Auto Advocate, that is A-OK. But if you want to be, you can. And we have weekly members only live streams.
Yes.
There was a
typically
discussion.
Thursday
usually
at
Thursdays. 4 Pacific.
4 Pacific time.
No, 5 Pacific.
5 Pacific time, 8 Eastern.
There was a conversation about window stickers for pre-owned vehicles.
Yes.
While it's true that there's no universal site to get access to everything, they used to use CarWiki before they were absorbed into Carvana, there are some shortcuts that could be helpful to the members, to the community. Look at this.
So where are we going to post all this information?
I'll put it on the blog. I'll put it on the website.
Okay.
I'll put it if you go to our website and you go under guides, I'll add this within the next day or two. It's awesome. So if you're looking for a Kia, you just put your VIN. Tell your community members to paste the full VIN to the end of these URLs or in the dialog box provided for the Toyota Lexus stuff. Can we just all take a moment to thank Skylar in the chat? Thank you, Skylar.
Thank you, Skylar.
Thank you.
May I say something?
Huh.
And whether I can or I can't, I will.
Just think it through before you say it.
I was thinking it through when I sent an email back to Skylar.
Yeah, my dad replied to Skylar, "You're the man." Yeah.
Yes. What is truly wonderful about what we're doing is we're advocates. We're not necessarily the last word when it comes to knowing everything.
Nope.
Which is why it's important that we build a community. And the most wonderful aspect of that community is that we're all here to help each other. Okay? I can only know so much. And really, I was told when I was much, much younger, I really am not a bright person. Okay? So I depend on a lot of people, and we all can and do. And when the community comes together like this to provide information that you or I might not have, so that we can help the 70,000 plus members that there are, that's a wonderful thing. It ain't half bad being a community organizer in essence.
No, it's awesome.
So I personally thank Skylar for what he did. I think it's wonderful that this community fosters that type of help throughout the community.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
No, we're nothing without everyone else. So
Yeah.
thank you, Skylar, for that. Amy D, I'm going to make my family member like this video right now. Did you see Melissa's daughter came on and liked the video saying that her mom made her do it?
Good.
Melissa from New England.
I don't have time to read. I'm too busy pontificating and philosophizing.
Hey, so I do want to show everyone what we're working on here.
Yeah.
So this is coming soon, aka within the next year.
Yeah.
Because we need to set good expectations. We're going to add incentives. So on a particular market price report or on a vehicle, when you run it through your auto advocate.
Yeah. Is this the stuff that's going to be dropped no later than the spring of 2022?
Yeah, 2022. Yes. Yeah. So you'll be able to see the different incentives applied or applicable to any particular vehicle.
And will it have the stackability?
And the qualifying language. So what you need to see to actually qualify it. And then when you choose one, whoops, we got finance. There you go. You'll see things will gray out if they aren't able to stack.
Okay. So this, as I like to say, is the Jenga of incentives. And when we have it.
One of the really, we're working on it actively right now. The only other place that I've seen you can get that, TrueCar. And when you do it through TrueCar, you know what happens?
Well, you got to give them your name, your phone number, your email address, and you have to expect 1,000 phone calls and 10,000 emails. But other than that,
super proud for that. So you're back at yourautoadvocate.com. We're working on that right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got Rafael Vasquez created a custom order from BMW. Dealership laughed when I negotiated the MSRP. Is that the market state we are on? We just had Ken on, Rafael. I don't know what you ordered, but
Ken ordered a 4 Series and was able to negotiate $4,500 off his order. So it might depend on where you live. I can tell you that where Ken ordered his car in the Washington D.C. market, that is a very, very competitive market.
Yep.
And, you might be in a part of the country where the market's not quite as competitive as it is in the Washington, D.C. area.
Yeah. Oh, Raphael's doing a 540i in Florida.
Okay.
Could be because it's Florida.
Well, and so not only in Florida, they're going to force you to pay like a $10,000 dock fee. That's coming.
Here we go. But Ken's saying right here, play them against each other.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
That is the name
on a
of
new car.
Yes.
On used cars, it's
well,
much more
challenging.
challenging.
Because no two used cars are alike. They're similar.
Kaveh Sadi says, is an extended warranty needed for a 2018 Honda Civic 25,000 miles lease end?
Get a PPI.
Well, but also just like you could save the money or you could buy one.
Yeah,
you got to think about your own risk tolerance.
To each their own. It's a Honda, but how's the car been so far? What's the history been so far? And you can probably get some information and see what the history of older, and yours is not older by being a 2018.
Yeah.
I mean, they last 250, 300,000 miles.
Yeah, it's your own risk tolerance, but probably not. Okay, I just want to pull up really quick. We have the microchip coverage from our dear friends at Automotive News.
Yes.
Stellantis idling a minivan plant in Ontario until May 3rd.
Oh, my
We have
goodness.
the F-150 output still for 2 more weeks going to be down.
Yeah.
And then we have GM actually opening up one of their plants, bringing Chevy Blazers back into production.
Very cool.
I mean, it is, but it's also just like, it's truly remarkable what's going on. And then, of course, we have the Black Book data. It'll be so interesting to see. This comes out on Tuesday.
Yes.
So stay tuned. We'll probably do an emergency
live stream, ladies and gentlemen.
But we've seen the incredible increases in price. And it'll be interesting to see what happens this coming week. Expectations are that it'll continue to go up. We had someone ask in the stream chat that
when's it going to get back to normal? Oh, we got a couple years. I think it's going to take at least that, between foam shortages, chip shortages, rubber shortages. Who
Adrian
knows?
gave us 2 likes from his 2 accounts. Thank you so much.
Bless you, Adrian.
Oh, Mayani, you guys saved me so much on the 2 deals I closed in the last 24 hours.
Give Mayani the Ray Shefska stamp of approval.
Nice.
Yeah. And give one to Ken.
And Ken.
Yeah.
And what about the other Ken?
Sure. Anybody named Ken automatically gets the Ray Shefska stamp of approval.
Here, let's actually put the phone lines back open so that if someone wants to call in and share a story
I don't know why they would want to, but
or get a question answered.
Yes.
Mayani, super interested to hear how your deals went. I am so happy to know that you you finished 2 car deals.
Son, he has a money shortage. Well, then you don't have to worry about the chips now, do you?
All right, we got 2 calls here. Let's take this.
Put it on Do Not Disturb.
You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help? The suspense is killing me.
Yeah. You there?
You there?
Okay,
well, there's still...
Oh, we hate when you do that.
I mean...
Maybe
we should,
We need to screen them. We need a screener.
Screening would help. Phone lines are back open. Yeah. Sorry to everyone who just called in. Melissa says, don't forget the VSC and service on Toyotas are cheaper than on a Porsche. Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
All right, here we go.
Do Not Disturb.
Pops, I know how to do my job. Well, you distracted me there. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hi, Ray and Zach. My name's Armand. I'm calling from San Francisco, California.
Hey, Armand. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. It's a very exciting way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. So I'm debating between getting a used Mazda 6 versus a new Mazda 6. So I'm looking in my area back in San Francisco. I found a used Mazda 6 with about 6,000 miles on it. But I'm debating, what's the better buy? Should I go for the used one or should I go for a new Mazda 6 with some 0% APR on it?
Well, it depends on how close in price they are. What year is the used one?
2020.
Okay. And how much less is it than the brand new one?
And do you have the VIN by chance? Because we can run some stuff live if you do.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm looking at the new one is in Capital Mazda. Let's see. In San Jose. Because there's no Mazda dealership in SF, by the way. Let's see. Should I just read off the VIN for you for the new one?
Let's do it because I actually think this is what everyone is dealing with right now. So I think this will be worthwhile. Yeah. What's the VIN? And this is the new one, correct?
This is the new one. So this is JM1J L1 WYX M1 603613. I know that's a mouthful, but
you did a damn good job. Unable to decode VIN. I don't think that was it. I must have done something wrong.
Is it JN or JM?
JM as in Mary.
Okay.
JM. And then let me pull up the used one.
Well, yeah, I'll take the used one.
Yeah, we're having an issue with the new one.
Let's see. Let me find it right quick. Okay, so it's actually 27,000. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah.
It's loading.
Feel free to put it in the chat as well. That way I can just well, no, you got to read it out. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, give me one second. Yeah, because there's not much incentive through Mazda for new vehicles, not like Hyundai or other brands. I noticed they just have the 0% APR. Hold on, let me find a useful one.
Yep. You got it, Armand?
Yeah. Yeah.
The answer is, what is the VIN?
Mayani did 2 diminished value claims recently. Mayani, we should totally have you on so you could chat about that. Most people don't even know about diminished value.
Okay, let me gosh. Okay, now I got it here.
Okay, good.
So, okay, you ready for it?
Yes.
It is JM 1JL 1WY 1L 152 2076.
Alrighty. Unable to decode VIN. What is
What's
going
going on with your get Arash on the phone?
All right, gang. 1 second. We're going. Well, I can't. Let me. Arash is gonna love this. So Arash is who made the software behind the scenes. I'm gonna message him really quick because I don't know what's going on. But Armand, what is the price difference between the two, so that my dad can actually help you? Yeah. While he's doing that, I'm gonna message my team to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so the used 2020 Mazda 6 Grand Touring Reserve trim is $26,381.
Okay.
And then the new one, they're just showing, straight MSRP on that one. That's $33,745 with 0% APR being offered.
Okay. And what trim level is the new one?
Grand Touring Reserve, the same trim.
Okay. So it sounds like there's a $7,000 savings.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just up miles on it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I'd save $7,000 for 6,000 miles and be happy about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you would go for that one?
If they're not willing to offer any type of discount to bring you closer to what you can get a used one with 6,000 miles on it, yeah. I mean, it seems like it's significant enough savings to make it worthwhile to get the pre-owned.
Right, and when I sell it in like 5-6 years, the difference in model year is only 1 year, 2020 versus 2021. So I don't think there'd be a big difference in depreciation, right?
No, and even at the end, I mean, you're still going to have a 2020 that's going to have low miles on it, because most people would think of a 2020 right now, and average mileage would normally be 15,000. You're buying it with only 6,000. So you're already 9,000 miles under what the average mileage would be on a used 2020.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll definitely go.
Thanks, Armand, for calling in.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you, Armand.
This is stressful. I'm like texting Arash now. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
This is the live stream of like what happens when the app isn't working.
Yeah. This is,
Can you please
take a look and get this thing working?
Chance. Seems like the app might.
Everybody doing good out there?
Working.
I know, I'm drinking my ice cold water and I'm working on having to pee.
Live on a stream.
Yeah. Help.
They're watching me.
Type. Come on, let's go.
Type this.
Just send the message. Let's go. Let's get back to taking care of those people that are on the street.
All right. Phone lines are back open.
Yeah.
Pops, you're always right.
I don't know that I'm always right, but
that was timely.
Yeah.
You're on. Oh, it dropped. There we go.
Okay.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hey, Zach and Ray. This is Min in Los Angeles, California.
Hey, Min. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just want to give you guys a huge shout-out. This is so amazing watching you guys do this. I started this car search process last month, and that's when I came across you guys on YouTube. And just watching this father-son dynamic, it inspires me to reach out to my dad more and to try
Aw.
to emulate what you guys have going on here. So this is so thrilling. It's so inspiring.
I want you to know I'm not really his father. He picked me up on the street.
The best, Min, I'm telling you, like you're in the LA area, so you must see castings and things like that happen all the time. The best Craigslist, Dad. I mean, we've been together now. How long, Dad?
A week and a half.
3 weeks now.
And we're thinking of taking this
Amazing.
You
this
call
road.
me Sport every once in a while now, which and Champ.
Yeah, champ.
Well, Min, where are
Oh,
you in the
man.
search? Can we help? How can we help? I mean, our
Yeah,
app's down,
and,
but
no, actually, I do want to share an anecdotal story. Just an hour ago, this was right before the live stream. I was on the phone with a dealer that I had visited, whom I had visited a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking on the phone, and then we hung up, and he was going to look for the car in question, and then we resorted to text messaging back and forth. And then when we called again, I mentioned to him that this car, I noticed that it's been on the lot for about 100 days. He went all silent and he goes, "How do you know that?" So I'm telling you, this works. And then pretty soon he said that he was in touch with the GM, and that the GM wanted to invite me in, and they wanted to have me come by and meet with them. So again, just kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now I did want to pose a question.
Okay.
And this is kind of unique. Yep. When it comes to the sales tax in the car transaction, the purchase transaction, my question is twofold. Number one, what's kind of the logic behind basing the sales tax on the city of my residence as opposed to the sales tax of the city wherein the dealership is located? Because in my mind, I'm thinking that's where the purchase transaction is being executed. And then twofold, the follow-up question to that, is there leeway, is there a gray area where maybe is that negotiable, where perhaps the sales tax can be based on a different zip code, maybe the dealership zip code as opposed to mine?
The rationale behind it, just to make it really easy for you, is for titling and registration purposes. So wherever the vehicle is going to be titled or registered within the state, if each city or county has a little bit of tax that they charge as well, that's why they do it by your zip code.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
every municipality could be slightly different when it comes to how they tax auto sales.
Okay, and that's pretty uniform across the board then, Ray?
Yeah, that's in most states. I mean, for instance, if you live in say Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the tax rate is higher in the city or in Philadelphia County than it would be in the neighboring county, Delaware County. So just because you bought the car in Delaware County doesn't mean they're going to charge you the tax for Delaware County. They're going to charge you the tax for your Philadelphia city address where you're going to be registering the car.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly the predicament that I'm in. I'm in a neighboring county from Los Angeles County, and my county happens to have a higher tax rate than LA County.
That's hard to imagine.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that was my question. And, again, thank you, Zach and Ray, for doing this for us. And I will continue to utilize your resources.
Can you just do us one quick favor, Min?
Absolutely.
Can you ask the kind folks at home to just quickly, to smash what should they smash?
The like button. Smash that damn like button, because we gotta get to 1,000 likes so I can pee.
I kind of gotta pee at this point.
Yeah,
That's right.
You're younger than me. Your bladder can handle this better than mine can, for God's sake.
Yeah, Zach, the same way that you're texting your guy, I'm going to text my team, and then I'm going to tell him to smash that like button.
Terrific. Thank you so much, Min.
Thanks, Min.
All right. Thank you, Ray.
Yep.
Thank you, Zach.
Good night now.
Okay, so I got to redeem a Rosh really quick. Phone lines are open. AG Armand actually pasted the VIN.
Yeah,
into,
it was different.
And it was different.
Okay.
So the VIN works. The app's working.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's Armand.
Well, I mean, I don't want to blame Armand or anything.
Oh, well, he's the one that read it to us.
I mean, I'm going to blame Armand.
Yeah, come on now.
You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
This is Miani. How are you guys doing?
We are well, Miani, and you?
I'm pretty good. I was calling in to thank you guys and tell you briefly about the 2 deals we just closed in the last 24 hours.
The floor, Miani, is yours.
You get a preemptive stamp of approval, just an FYI.
Thank you. So last night, my boyfriend and I, we went over to the Toyota dealership. As we know, it's not too much that you can do when you're trying to wiggle around in the lease. So we were able to find our unicorn, like I said before. This lady took off all the extra fluff that we did not want.
Good.
The mats, charged for tinting, all that crap, she took it off. And then when we went into the F&I office, I asked the guy, I was like, hey, so what's the buy rate? He was like, what? What's the what? And I was like, we're in the F&I office, aren't we? Like, how do you not? He didn't know what I was talking about. He was lost. So I think he might have been new, but he went back out and got someone, and they came in and told us what it was. So with his deal, we did pretty good. They even gave us the map that they were trying to charge us $299 for free at the end.
Wow.
So that was perfect.
Very cool.
And then today I went out and I got my car. So I ended up getting the Kia Seltos that I've been working on nonstop. Funny thing is, this morning when I woke up, the actual car that I was going to go get, that one sold. So I had to start all over trying to find the appropriate model. And I went back to the website for my local Kia dealership, and they actually had a larger discount than the other place that I was working with.
Good.
So I wasn't able to pin them against each other because it was Saturday and it was busy. So I said, you know what, let me just go to my local dealership, because the other location was only giving about, I think, maybe $1,100 off as their dealer's discount, but my location was giving $3,200. So I was like, okay, you do the math, it makes more sense.
Yes.
So in the end, I was able to get the next level up. So the car that I missed this morning was a S. Mm-hmm. The one that I got was the next level up, and I was able to get it for a $20 difference. And I'm like, that sounds good to me. I didn't pay anything in the F&I office, and they actually gave me my packages for free. So that was amazing.
Wow.
Mayani, I paid nothing in there.
Can we just level set for everyone that's on the stream? You have been I think you signed up for the $49.95, right? That membership where we had the console call? Quick question. Yep. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I do want to put you on the spot. Do you think it was worth it for the 2 purchases that you went through?
Oh, man, it was absolutely worth it. This is the part that I didn't even tell you guys about. I learned so much, and every time I went to the dealership, I always took a man with me, and I always got not a good deal. This time I said, you know what, I'm going by myself. I'm going to make this happen. And I got it done all by myself. I didn't need a macho man with me or anything, because I always figured if you brought a man along, they're not going to, haggle you or whatever. But knowing what I know now, I was able to do it by myself, and I totally took control of everything. I feel at one point they were just giving me stuff for free, because I told them, look, I'm not trying to be in here for 5 hours. I've done this before with you guys where I was in here for 5 hours and 3 hours. I'm not doing it this time. So they were just rushing to get everything done. They were throwing stuff at me for free. It was amazing. The only thing that I wasn't able to do with them was trade in my car. They weren't trying to give me the deal that I found on CarMax. Mm-hmm. But long story short, back in October, I got into an accident. My car got hit twice within a 7-day period. Mm. So the value of my car went from $12,400 down to $9,000. Mm-hmm. So at the end, I was going to be in negative equity for about $7,000. I checked CarMax this morning. It went up to $13,800. So even more money than it was before the accident and less miles my car is worth now. Wow. So instead of trading it into the dealership, I'm just going to take it to CarMax, and I'm clean. I'm up from under the negative equity. I actually came out on top because I did my diminished value claim, and I got them to pay the difference at the car diminished value, and I'm free.
I am free. Can I say one thing? And even if you say I can't, you know me, I'm going to say it. I am so damn proud of you. Okay, just so proud of you, and I am so proud of Zach and the team that surrounds us that nobody knows about, that nobody sees, for having helped build all this. There really is something to it, something there, and to be able to empower people, to be able to impart a newfound confidence in people. It's just the most wonderful feeling in the whole world.
Honestly, Mayani, your story reminds me of a woman named Rebecca, who, remember Rebecca's story, Dad? She wanted to do it on her own.
Yep.
And you know what? She took control, and she taught, like, one of the final notes in her email to us was, not only did I feel empowered in my car buying process, but my self-confidence grew.
Yes.
Because this is the first time I've ever gone through this, and now I know I can do it. And Mayani, you've been on so many streams. You've called in. You've been on the member streams, the public streams. We Instagram DM, and hopefully you've seen, like, we're here to help. Like, we can't help everyone as much as we wish we could.
I mean, we'd like to,
but you saw it firsthand. Like, we're here to help. You freaking ran with it, and you kicked some. Ready? I'm gonna say it.
Took us.
Ass. You
oh
kicked
my
some
God!
Ass. You really did.
Oh my God!
No, you guys have been really helpful. I even got a brief conversation with Melissa a couple of days before actually going in to buy my boyfriend's car. So it worked out wonderful. Like, you guys were always there with the emails, the responses, and I would DM, like, totally helpful. And whenever you guys get to talking about diminished value, I can definitely chime in and let you know, because that was a whole nother struggle. And like you said, a lot of people do not know about diminished value, and that's the one thing the insurance company is not going to willingly tell you at all.
No, because
it costs them money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Well,
So
Mayani,
I'll let you guys get back to the show, and I'll get back to watching. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Mayani.
Thanks, Mayani.
All right, have a good night. Okay?
Yeah.
See ya.
Good night.
Awesome.
Yes, wonderful stuff.
Truly awesome. Phone lines back open if you're going to call in. 855-587-2886.
Yeah, look at that.
Making a difference.
We actually help people.
Making a difference.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are the 100 or the 70-some people that haven't hit that like button yet?
Call dropped. Sorry about that. Yeah. Nope. Let's see what happens here.
Steve, we got a phone call, so I'm going to try. Steve, I swear I have a comment for your Pinto Exploder when we're done with the phone call.
Come on, intro who's on the line.
Hey, you're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you calling from? And how can we help, damn it?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello. I'm very happy to have gotten through. I just upgraded last night, and, I've been trying to call for a while. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much. I used to fix furnaces with my dad. It's amazing to see this. It's just amazing the father-son combination. So I want to talk about a Kia Sportage that I'm interested in. I have a Kia Soul. Family's growing. CarMax has offered me a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, more than what I paid for it. So I'm going to try to trade it in as quickly as I can. And I'm interested in a Kia Sportage S trim. And, every time, maybe you can help me understand why, every time I've looked at a VIN number that I've pulled up on your website through the Generate report, you've recommended, offering more than what the car is listed for. That was a bit confusing. And it's, maybe it has an unreasonably low listed value on the internet. And I'm going to see a dealer, and they have the S trim with the front-wheel drive because I don't really like the all-wheel drive and its gas mileage. And the LX trim doesn't have some of the features like even the fog lights that I'm looking for.
Uh-huh.
So maybe you can help me understand why, when a dealer price is $25,228, you're saying suggested offer is $28,957.
Well, I can help you with that. The suggested offer is oftentimes higher than what the dealer has it advertised for because the dealer is utilizing incentives that, well, most people are not going to qualify for so that they can advertise the lowest possible price.
And what we're working on actively right now is getting the incentives into. So you know how when you run a report, it has market price report, then out the door calculator, then vehicle protection. We're going to be adding a new tab called incentives, where you'll be able to select which incentives are applicable to that vehicle, and of course, which ones you actually qualify for, which will then reflect a revised out the door price.
Because our offer price is based off of trying to get a discount off of the MSRP, and then once you've worked that discount, then you apply whatever incentives you qualify for.
But if the negotiability score on every one of these cars, I have 3 or 4 that I pulled up, and it said it's 15 out of 100, unlikely to negotiate. So so if the dealer price is indeed what they say it is, because I know one dealer has been calling me quite aggressively, but they're pretty nice. I mean, they know that people are pretty educated these days, and they have tools like yours out there, and other channels on YouTube that are also trying to help people get a better deal. If it is indeed listed, the Kia 2021 Kia Sportage S, FWD trim, front wheel drive, S trim. And for the price that it's listed, then I should take it with a 15 out of 100 negotiability score, I assume.
But I just I'll wave the flag and just say, and we get some emails from time to time like, hey, it was 15 out of 100, but I got the dealer to discount.
Yeah.
You have to distinguish between the dealer discount and the rebates that are in play. And typically, if the negotiability score is low, that means the dealer is less likely to negotiate. Primarily, that score is driven by days on lot versus the local average.
Yes.
So my dad could speak to this, but it's really supply and demand is how a sales manager manages their inventory. And so if we know that a vehicle's been on a dealer's lot for 34 days, but the local average is 31, how likely are they to really want to work a deal? Also, time of month
yes,
is another big
but if we
factor.
know that same vehicle has been on the dealer's lot for 118
I've got
days,
a perfect example here. This
then
Grape Jam
we
chip,
know that there's a greater
at this
likelihood
one.
that they're willing to negotiate the price of that vehicle because it's costing them more money to have it to continue have it sitting there.
Exactly.
Right, but one of the things is some of these vehicles that look almost exactly identical, some have that that Nightfall edition package or the premium package, and they've got extra bells and whistles. So I'm assuming some of that is going to play in as well, and how much they're going to want to negotiate.
Sure.
But I found a few that I had a low negotiability score, and I thought, wow, I mean, and you're saying you should offer more. I said, well, I don't know if I'm getting a steal here because nobody publicly advertises those.
Well, nobody advertises the real selling price. That's
Right.
what the real issue is. And
Right.
and I would love nothing more than to see that change. There's supposed to be truth in advertising laws in most states. But as long as the dealers in the finest of fine print put in that what incentives it includes, that nobody reads, then they're allowed to get away with it like that. And until states demand that not be the case, it just makes it harder to get everybody to play fair.
Definitely.
Right. All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate everything that you're doing. Your tool is amazing. Website is amazing. Very easy and intuitive. And I'm an IT guy myself. I do some of this, and I was really impressed.
Hey.
So thank you very much for what you're doing. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank
and,
you.
All the best to you.
Thanks
Thank you
so
so much. And can I need to say thank you, Bubba, for the $2.99.
Thank you, Bubba,
And
for the
and
donation.
I need to say to Steve Osgood that 74 Pinto of yours, I'm sure the reason that you're getting a $25,000 buy figure is because of the asbestos driving suit that is included in the car.
So we've got a couple folks. Jess says dealers are saying that because of the inventory shortage.
Oh my God.
Hold that thought, Jess.
Okay. Well, he wrote it down.
You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hello?
Oh, they hung
Okay.
up on us.
Okay, do not disturb for a minute.
Oh, do not disturb for a minute.
For a minute. Yeah, so we can answer.
Yes, we can answer.
Yeah.
They don't really care about how long a vehicle stays on the lot because of the shortage.
Yeah, that can impact things today. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Whoa!
I have to.
I'm sorry, you cannot pee. We're not even halfway towards the goal.
Oh, but I have to go to the bathroom. I drink this
you
whole Gatorade.
You came up with this cockamamie idea.
Please like the live stream
Yeah,
so that we can
yeah.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah. God, we're only an hour in.
Let's see here.
The battery's probably got another hour and a half.
Yeah, we do. We'll see if we get there. Do you recommend a car concierge / auto broker for car shopping?
That's what we were a year ago in our initial iteration. I used your term. And what happened when we did it is that we found out that there's just way too many people that want to utilize a car buying service. And so we went from 20 people that had given it.
Whoa. You're going to have to hold that thought, Pops.
Yeah, I got to hold my pee and that thought.
Mayani.
Yeah, God bless
who called in $100. We need to, that's awesome. This is what I will have left after taking my car into CarMax. You guys deserve it. P.S. I said Melissa when I was on the call. I meant Kimberly. Melissa is another very active YA member.
Yeah.
Kimberly is a part of the YA team.
Yeah.
Like, Pops,
Yeah.
you have a daughter.
Last time I checked, yeah, because you have a sister, yeah.
You've always been her auto advocate. Like, right? Even in service.
I'm her wedding advocate at this point.
Yeah, I did help you figure out how to send money over the other day.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm saying that in the sense that, like, Mayani paid us $50
Yes.
to be a Your Auto Advocate member.
Yes.
And then we helped her as best
Yes.
we could
Yes.
to buy a car.
Yeah,
She got 2 cars.
as it turns out, yeah.
And then she comes back and she donates $100. She calls in and she donates $100. And I think of Dara. I think of my sister because if she didn't have you to call, she wouldn't have had the help. She wouldn't have felt confident. Mayani didn't have you.
If she didn't call me, she would get taken advantage of every time she took her car in for service or whatever.
And just like, I feel like Mayani probably would have just as well, just like a lot of other people that are watching this channel. And it just is so rewarding to know that people leave like negative reviews. People like talk crap about you. Like, people don't come back and donate $100. That's incredible.
Yes, no, it is.
That's incredible.
And listen, there are people out there that don't like what we do.
I don't understand that, but
that's what makes the world go round. But as long as we know from the contacts that we have with our community members that we're making a difference, it's all worth it. I'll put up with the haters. If there's 99 people who love us for every hater that hates us, I'm okay with that. And I'll share with you this, and I've shared it in some of the comments, and I learned this many years ago. I can't be all things to all people. I can't make everybody happy.
Yeah.
But if I can make the vast majority of the people that I come in contact with happy, which is why I carry on and I joke a lot, because I don't think we have enough laughter in our lives. So if we can remove some of the burdens of life off of people's shoulders through a little laughter every now and then, it's well worth it in my book. That's just me, ladies and gentlemen. That was jazz hands.
I'm just like in disbelief. I really am. Because when we started this a year ago. We were talking about, someone asked us, what do we think about auto brokers? And I think I was pulling up. I mean, if you do a quick Google search, you can, like, I quit my job. I wrote about to go into working with my dad. I wrote about after dropping out of college because my mom got sick. Wrote about when the YouTube channel just started to take off and we got our first customers.
Yeah.
To think that and this was about a year ago. This was literally about a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, look at this text message. Look at this. I sent to my dad, wow, we gained 42 new subscribers yesterday. My dad said, geez, what is wrong with people? Don't act too surprised. You know people enjoy listening to T. I don't know what I meant there.
Yeah.
Listening to it, just not your kids most of the time. And Stephanie and Kevin will take delivery of their new car today, so we will get paid. That was the first ever YAA customer, Stephanie and Kevin.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I just shared this to say that, like, we're trying to build what we're building as open as possible, and to know that people appreciate it. It's awesome.
And hey, those that want to hate, let them hate.
Maybe it makes them happy to hate.
Yeah, I don't have time for them.
I'm gonna open the phone lines back up.
Okay.
471 likes. We're staying on until we get to 1,000. I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
Well, you're not allowed.
I know, which was a stupid gimmick.
You came up with this stuff. I got the text from you. Hey, what if? And what did I tell you? Go buy an extra battery. I didn't tell you to buy a bucket. I should have told you to buy a bucket. You could have held it under the ledge here.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hello?
Testing. Hello? We're
Hello?
gonna drop this one. Nope.
Okay.
We're having call-in issues tonight. I don't know what's going on. Let me take it off Do Not Disturb. There we go. Next call that comes in, we will take. I saw Kendall's name pop up, which got me excited. Kendall's our dear friend.
Yeah.
Who calls in from time to time.
Oh, I wanted to mention I saw that Kimberly's on the
Thank you,
live
Kimberly.
stream tonight as well.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Larry's here. Kendall in the house. You know how this works. Kendall, what's going on, my man?
Hey, guys. Hey, listen. I am a hater. You know what I'm a hater of?
People who hate us?
Well, that, but also Ray and Zach, pertinent to the conversation today. I am, let's say, not on the younger side of life, and I'm a hater of having to get up multiple times at night to go pee.
Yeah, sure. Boy, tell me about it. Yeah.
Let's have a prolonged discussion about this, fellas. Let's see what happens to the viewership.
You know, if I had known what I know now, I would have become a urologist.
Really?
Yeah, you're damn right.
Lucrative business, you think?
Well, I don't know. I mean, but geez, it's amazing what happens to the plumbing as you get older.
Kendall, how are you doing tonight? Any updates on? I mean, you traded. Well, I guess was everything all clear from our last conversation? Carvana came and picked up, or you ended up actually selling to that third party who sells to Carvana, but everything should be good, yeah?
Yeah, everything is good. The thing that I'm kind of left up in the air, and I keep looking on the app to see where my vehicle is now, or at least my old vehicle, because I want to see how much they're selling it for.
Sure.
They've had it for a week. It's not popping up, and so I'm like, how do they pay me almost what I bought it for, and it's not on a lot yet? That kind of has me scratching my head.
How long does it take, Dad, for a vehicle to go through the reconditioning process to get from someone trading it in or
the standard that dealerships
to
like
selling it? Yeah,
the standard that dealerships like that they strive for and that very few hit.
Yeah,
because shops always have excuses.
Yeah.
Is from the moment you trade it to the time that it goes on the lot as a retail unit is 3 days. Okay. Now, if it's a third party that's buying it on behalf of Carvana, so they have to get it, and then they have to get it to Carvana. So, that might take some extra time. So if it's only been a week, that to me is not all that surprising. Let's say they got it, and it takes 4 or 5 days from them to get it, and then to them get it to Carvana, and then Carvana has to run it through the shop and recondition it and do whatever they need to do. So my guess is that sometime next week you should probably see it listed on somebody's website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't too much reconditioning that has to happen with that thing. Maybe they need to rinse it off and buff it, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, somebody still has to do that.
Right. And idea for dinner tonight.
Yes.
What we had sort of a chicken-based soup with large raviolis that had cheese and spinach in them.
Oh, that sounds good.
Kendall, that's going to get the Ray Shefska stamp of approval.
That is. And you know what else is going to get the Ray Shefska stamp of approval? This guy right here has made arrangements for tomorrow night to take me to one of the one of the finest overpriced Italian restaurants in all of Las Vegas in one of the casino hotels. I'll try and be kind and be cognizant of what every item is that I'm ordering and how expensive it is.
Folks playing along at home, that is $4 signs next to this one. I am screwed.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that if you order a Caesar salad, they probably break it down by romaine leaves. So if you want the full salad, it's probably somewhere around $19-20. And I don't know a head of lettuce that's worth anywhere near that. Do you?
No, but I'll tell you something, Ray. I'd say this, and I think Zach would agree. You deserve a great overpriced meal, so don't worry about anything. Just look at what's good, order it, eat it, and enjoy yourself.
God bless you. I love the way you're thinking, and I'll try to do that tomorrow.
And, Pops, I opened up a line of credit in your name, so we're just going to put it on that. Kendall, thanks for calling in.
Oh, man.
Catch you next week.
Thanks, Kendall.
Hey, guys, keep it up. You're doing a great job. I'm still here with you. Everybody listening, go out, get your cars, sell them to Carvana, and then buy what you want and follow these guys. They will lead you to the car promise.
You are going to do our commercials for us when we do them.
I'd be happy to.
Terrific.
See you, Kendall.
Thanks,
so
Kendall.
much.
Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that's funny.
Car promised land, man.
Yeah. We'll lead you there.
$4 signs.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah. I mean, if you want like a steak, it's $85.
Yeah, we'll see what happens
It's a good
tomorrow
thing
night.
I don't eat a lot of meat.
Our dear caller from North Dakota. Nope. There we go. Nope. Dropped again. Okay, we're up to 512 likes. I think we might make it. I really, really think we might make it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Ray, did Zach tell you that because of unexpected expenses, dinner on Sunday, you are now going on payroll around July or August?
Probably. Oh, man.
Third time's a charm. You're on with Your Auto Advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help? Oh, no.
Hello? Are you on mute?
No,
you couldn't
I'm
be
not
on mute. We
I'm
heard
connected
Kendall.
to the Wi-Fi. It's coming through my phone. I mean, it's just every once in a while the calls drop. Sorry about that. Let me make sure.
We need better calling equipment or whatever. Yeah.
Phone lines are open. What is our opinion? What are our opinions on Jeep?
My opinion is that we need to answer the damn phone.
Let's see what.
My God, they're lining up.
Try to answer one.
We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hello?
Hello? Man, what's going on tonight? We'll try one more. I mean, they're coming through.
I
think there's too many coming through. They're coming through to my cell phone. They're coming through to the computer. All right, work.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. Where are you calling from? How can we help? And what the hell's the rest of it that we say?
Are you there?
Oh, are you there? Hello? Okay, give up on the phones for the time.
We're doing a little break.
I hate when that happens. What's going on?
I don't know. I think there was too many coming in at once.
Wow.
There's so many coming in. Sorry. We're gonna hang tight for a second.
Yeah.
We'll do live chat. Let's answer through the live chat.
Okay.
But I need to go to the bathroom.
You can't
I
go
really
to the
have to pee, Dad. I'm not even kidding.
Here's the bottle. Knock yourself out.
That is not appropriate for a business owner.
Well, CEO no less.
Can you answer live chat questions while I pee?
Well, no, you're not going to
I
pee.
have to go to the bathroom,
You're not
Dad.
going. No, just squeeze hard. Sorry.
Go Toyer wants to know, buying a used car at auction, have auction sales gone through the roof too? Is Zach sweating? Yes, I am, because I need to
pee. So that's how you get rid of your pee when you're sweating?
Bob G, we do use Grasshopper. If you have suggestions for someone else to use, let me know. You got to vamp. I got to pee. I can't help it. Folks, please ask a question that is easy enough for my dad to answer. He can look at the live stream chat. I'll be right back. Ray, just tell a story to fill the void. Yeah.
Okay, just tell a story. Oh my God. So when I was a little boy, this has nothing to do with cars, by the way. When I was a little boy, I think I was 5 or 6. We moved to Springfield, Delaware County, outside of Philadelphia, and there was a park right behind our house. And I was up in the park with a couple of my friends, and we decided to roast some crab apples that we had found. And in order to roast them, we decided to use a park picnic bench as well kindling, so that we could get the fire going. And the next thing I know is there's a police car that pulls up and grabs these 3 kids, these 3 5 or 6 year olds, and they throw us in the police car because, well, you're not supposed to use a park picnic bench as kindling when you're roasting crab apples, and they took us to the police station. And my 2 friends are bawling their eyes out. I mean, because they're showing us the jail cells and they're telling us you can't be doing things like this. This is not a good thing to do, and this is where you're going to end up. And my friends are crying their eyes out, and I looked at them. I go, guys, we're 6 years old. They don't throw 6-year-olds in jail. Okay, they're not going to throw us in jail.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. What's your name? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did you pee? Okay.
Okay. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very proud of Zach's small bladder.
Let's transition back. Here we go. Jim Rogers. How far in advance should I start my email campaign before I'm ready to buy a car?
About a week to 10 days.
Week to 10 days.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, let's open the phone
Do you want to
line.
know what happened?
Yeah. No,
They didn't really arrest us. They just scared the poopies out of us.
Okay, so you hang tight. If a call comes in, I'll try and answer it. And if it works,
Sure.
then we'll bring you back
Yeah,
online.
of course.
Let's answer some car buying questions. Let's help some
I
folks.
would love to.
StreamYard, it allows video too. Thank you for that. We'll have to look into StreamYard. I know there are plenty of options out there.
Yeah, because this option doesn't seem to be working all
All right, let me see if this one connects. Give me 1 second.
right. Yeah, no, I'll give you all the time you need. And then we got Kentucky in the back, and we got every
You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help? Oh, man. What is going on here? Nothing? Really? That's so frustrating. You can take them off. I'll try one more when it comes through.
It's not
okay.
working.
I heard about a guy who was buying a car, and after negotiating the price, he decided to lease instead. And the price was... Oh, no.
And the price was lower as a lease. Guy was pissed.
You there? Testing.
Yes.
Yes, we got a call to work. Holy cow.
Jeez.
What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help? Thank you, by the way.
Hi there. So my name's Diogo. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Diogo, correct?
That's right.
Fantastic. What can we do to help?
So we have recently relocated from New York City to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Loving it here. We didn't have a car in New York, so what we did is we just shipped our old car from our hometown in Southern California. It's a 30-year-old Mercedes, which we don't plan to sell. It has almost 450,000 miles.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still runs well, but the AC is terrible, and with the summer here, it's not going to be fun. I just wanted to get your opinion on trying to keep this Mercedes running. Obviously, it's going to need some repairs, or buying a used car or a new car, or any thoughts on how long we should wait?
Well, as far as waiting, prices don't seem to be going down anytime soon. So things might be as cheap as they're about to get for quite some time between the chip shortage, the microchip shortage when it comes to building the new vehicles, and the used car shortage. We kept telling people to wait, and all that kept happening was the prices kept going higher, and higher. So if you can find something you like at a price point that is acceptable to you, then I would suggest, whether it be new or used, move forward with it, because I don't see things changing in any dramatic fashion between now and I don't know. I think this is going to last well into 2022 based on what we're reading about the chip issues.
Which kind of brings to mind for me, Dad, we should probably do some revised content around what happens if this is the new normal for the next 18 months, and how do you handle that? Because there's honestly things with like what we're building with the software and stuff, like even that needs to change a little bit, because it's just so different than...
It's nothing I've ever experienced in my 43 years in the car business, other than in the early 80s when the federal government put restrictions on the amount of cars that could be brought in from Japan.
Yeah.
And there were forced shortages because of that. But I've never seen anything quite like this in my lifetime. So, and there must be, I'm hoping, some good private mechanic in the Tulsa area that specializes in older Mercedes-Benzes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to look into that. Just moved here a couple months ago. But yeah, thank you so much.
Well,
keep up the good work. You guys are fun. Recently discovered you guys, and I'm already a fan.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it, and I hope you hope the summer's just not too broiling hot in Tulsa for you.
And if you put your VIN and odometer into Carvana, let us know what quote they give you.
They're not giving them a quote on a 30-year-old Mercedes, but it would be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Terrific. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, there we go. We were back to work, and I texted Miss Kimberly Klein to see if she wanted to call in tonight. We'll see if she wants to hop on the line. That'd be quite fun. Let's see here. Fingers crossed. You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to
Hi
help?
guys, it's Amish Patel from Brownsburg, Indiana. How you guys doing?
Hey,
Good,
Amish,
how
we're
are
doing
you?
well. How about yourself?
Hey, I appreciate your help and your efforts on YouTube. I'm a day one listener. I'm listening to all of your shows from the day one, and I got a lot of information from you guys, and I appreciate your help.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of what we're doing here.
Yes, we appreciate you being
Now,
a participant.
And I appreciate this call as well. We're about to purchase 3 minivans for my immediate family members.
Oh, wow.
Including ourselves. And this is a new van. They changed, Toyota changed the game to the hybrid only now. So there is no V6. And we live in Midwest, so we have to go with the all-wheel drive to avoid the snow situation. So we're deciding to go with the XLE all-wheel drive Sienna minivan first-year model. Is to approach dealership to buying these 3 vans all together.
So let me just restate it, just because you're coming through a little off and on. So I just want to restate. So Anish is buying 3 minivans at the same time, or 3, in their direct family, 3 people at once doing it. Should you approach the dealership and saying, I'm going to buy multiple vehicles?
Yes.
When it's 3?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you've told me
let
2.
Let them know that it's not 1 sale, it's 3 sales, but don't expect to get the biggest discount on the first one because they're not believing that there's 2 sales following that. I can't tell you how many times in my career people told me, "Oh yeah, I'm buying 2 cars," and then they stopped. Then they stopped after the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we were thinking, we can fill out the credit app first, as long as we get the price and go there, or how do we do this? Because we haven't approached any dealerships yet. We just decided that we're going to go with the XLE team with all-wheel drive option. So we know what we're buying, but we haven't approached any local dealerships yet.
I would, if it were me, I would start by utilizing our email templates that we have available, and let them know that
Sure.
you're interested in 3 vehicles, exactly what type you are interested in, and that you want to get their best out-the-door prices for each vehicle.
Because I used to live in Northeast, and up there, they will sell a car for $100, and I seen last 5 years I moved here in Midwest, every single car people buy, they have $2,000-3,000 on top of the Northeast pricing. So I'm sure this minivan made in Indiana actually. Last 10 years they make minivan in Indiana, and the pricing are so different. So that's the regional pricing, I guess, right? Some region have aggressively priced. Some region they will just rip you off.
Every market's different. It's more competitive in the Northeast than it might be in the Midwest.
Right.
Yeah. So that impacts the pricing.
Well, Nish, use the email templates, run some of the reports, and let us know how it goes. Want to hit on that?
Definitely, yeah.
Want to hit on a comment here
Sure.
from Rich, but thanks for calling in, Anish.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes,
All the
thank
best.
you.
Thanks.
Rich Nostra, who works down in Florida on
Yes.
wholesale auctions.
Yes.
Good evening, guys. I can't believe how hungry dealers are for good, low-mileage vehicles. I post them on Manheim OVE each day, 3 at a time, and by morning.
They're all gone. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, my friend Chip is buying damaged vehicles because they're cheaper than him trying to buy undamaged ones.
Exactly. It's absolutely ludicrous. I think what's happening tonight, Pops, is we're getting so many phone calls at once.
Yeah.
That it's overwhelming the
Well,
system.
then we need a different system.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah.
You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? Can you hear us? Nope. North Dakota's been struggling all night. That's a shame.
No, we're struggling. North Dakota's fine.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Rochelle wants to know, can you negotiate with rental car sales?
You can't even find rental cars right now.
Rental car sales.
Right now, I don't know that they're selling any.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, can you hear us?
Hi. Yeah.
Fantastic. You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
My name's Peter. I'm from Michigan, and want to say thank you for the great information that you guys give out, and helped out a lot buying a new car this week.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. You want to share with us kind of your experience, and we're really glad to know that we were able to help.
Yeah, I actually sent in like an invoice on the members only YouTube last week, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
It was for that one was for Yukon, but I went with a Suburban.
Oh, very cool.
We had the employees, friend and families discount. But basically, looking through watching the videos beforehand and doing the research on the market report with regards to the fair value or the out the door price, it just made the whole experience a lot easy and pretty painful.
Well, that is great to hear. That is further validation of what it is that we're trying to do and how it is that we're trying to assist people.
And now,
it was super easy. Just it kind of went into the dealership and said, I just want test drive the car. I just want the outdoor price, and sit down and went on from there. It was painless, basically, apart from having to pay for it.
Hey, well, Peter, it's nice to know that we were able to help. Thank you for calling in and letting us know.
I do have one other story though, about the car prior to actually buying this car. I had a lease car and actually sold that to Carvana, and they actually paid basically. I had 14 months of my 3-year lease left.
Wow.
And they actually gave what I basically paid for it if you taken what I paid for it when I signed up for the lease. And so they paid off the remainder of the lease.
That's crazy.
And then gave me a really big check for the difference.
It's pretty amazing how difficult the used car market is, and what dealerships, whether they be local or national, are willing to pay to get their hands on decent vehicles these days.
But if you're in a position to sell a car, it's a good time
to sell.
Yeah, it was. I was really amazed that I guess I just went onto the Carvana website one day out of interest, and I was taken aback by the offer they gave me or offered me. So I kind of worked out what they paid me, what my remaining 14 months of lease payments were, and it came up to with what they gave me and what I saved from not having to pay my 14 months. It was about $17,500.
Wow.
That I kind of saved and made on selling it to Carvana.
Well, there you go. Further validation that that's a good option nowadays. And Peter, thanks for being a part of the community. Thanks for sharing your story with us. And congrats on the purchase.
Yeah, thank you, and keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you. We will. Have a great night.
So we are up to, Pops, 600 likes on the video. That means we're 400.
Yeah, we're 400 short, and your father's not waiting any longer. So your turn, buddy.
Hey, I got a phone call coming in, Pops. You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from? What can just Zach do to help? Oh, and can you mute us in the background?
Yes.
Hi.
Thank you. Yay! Hi, Ray and Zach. I just adore you. Thank you so much for the education that you have given me to buy a new car. I was thinking I was buying a used car, but for the first time in my life, I can afford a luxury SUV. I'm looking to buy a Lincoln Aviator.
Oh, those are good looking.
I'm scared to death, and I don't have anyone to go with me. So I'm a 61-year-old woman, and I'm afraid they're going to not lay me up, but lay me down and rape me.
No. We're absolutely okay. So you've got the whole community here backing you, including us. My dad did run to the bathroom, so you've just got me right now. But share with me where you are in the process. I'll get my dad up to speed when he comes back. Have you reached out to dealers yet? Have you been running any of the market price reports? Where are you in the process?
I haven't reached out to anyone. I'm terrified to do that. But with I've been binge watching your shows, and I feel like I'm empowered now, and I'm not going to get some horrible deal and not know what I'm going to do. But I'm so happy to have found you. But I wanted to buy a used, a 2020, and now, because of what you've been telling me, I think I need to buy a new one.
So we've talked about, and we did a recent video, and everyone in the chat's telling you, you got this, Sandy. So you've got support from the whole community. And we did a recent video where we actually used the market price report to compare the valuations of like a 2020 Hyundai Tucson versus a brand new 2021 Hyundai Tucson. I mean, it might be a little bit different with the Aviators, but at the end of the day, you're probably going to get a better value by negotiating on a new one and taking whatever manufacturer incentives there are versus the inflated prices of the used ones. There might be low mileage used ones that are selling for more than the new ones. And so, Sandy, I think our recommendation would be, use Car Gurus or Auto Trader, find a few that you're interested in, then run them back in the Your Auto Advocate website. And use the email templates. I mean, Dad, you wrote those email templates. Copy, paste them, and you'll sound like you know exactly what you're talking about, which is great.
They actually work.
Yeah, they seem to work.
I'm actually kind of excited to try and go in there, and they're going to look at me and go, "Oh, she's not a laydown."
I mean, did you hear Mayani who called in earlier, Sandy?
No, I didn't. I just turned it on, and I didn't even realize that I was going to be able to get through to you. But Ray, if you were in Illinois, I would love to date you.
That's a Your Auto Advocate live stream first. That's fantastic.
Yes. Well, where do I have to go?
No. Sandy needs help buying a car, Dad.
Yeah. Well,
where? Look me up on Facebook. Maybe I'll come to the garage.
It's been a tough 3.5 years, buddy.
Yeah,
almost 4 years.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, Sandy, keep us posted. If you're not a member back at yourautoadvocate.com, consider being one. We do the members-only live streams, so we'd see you there. But either way, we're glad that we're able to help. You've got the whole community backing you. And, check in with us next week and the following week. We're not going anywhere.
All right. Maybe you know what? I'm thinking I got to go at the end of June. That's when I'll have the cash flow.
Now, where do you live, Sandy?
Chicago.
Oh, it's one of our favorite
I
cities.
live in a suburb of Chicago.
Okay. Well, that's one of our favorite places.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do the earbud thing.
Fantastic. Well, actually, how about this, Sandy? My dad doesn't do any of the consult calls. He delegates all of them to me. So if we see that you do become a premium member, maybe I can finally get my dad to do one of the damn consults.
It would be my pleasure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sandy,
all
thanks
right.
for calling in.
You guys are awesome. You're both adorable. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you, Sandy.
All the best. That was fun.
Wow.
You go to the bathroom during your first...
I go to the bathroom and I come back. I got a date. Wow.
Steve suggests that you borrow my hair and start going out. Wow. Lots of calls coming in tonight, guys.
God.
Trying my best.
Oh, my God. Jeez. There's just...
Hey, can you hear us?
I can.
Awesome. You know what just happened? Core Guy just donated $5 for us to change our name from Your Auto Advocate to Your Auto Lover. What's your name, sir? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
My name's Gary. I'm from the Atlanta, Georgia area. Got a quick question for you about selling a car on Vroom or Carvana or one of them. And just, I'm getting ready to sell a 2008 Honda, so I'm not expecting to get a lot for it, but it's in good shape, decent mileage. Quick question: I'm also going to be heading up to New Jersey in a couple of weeks. If I go to sell this thing, it's registered in Georgia. Does it make a difference whether I try to sell it in Jersey or Georgia? Would I get a better deal on either end?
That's a good question. Everybody's looking for cars, and what part of Jersey are you going to be in?
South Jersey, down in Lakewood area.
Okay. A lot of the cars in that part of the country suffer from rust issues, being close to the Jersey Shore and all. So if your car doesn't have a lot of rust, that would be a popular item in the South Jersey area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there
All
any
right.
implications selling a car that's registered in a different state? I can't imagine there are too many.
No, you
right?
you still need to sign over the title. And then take it and go at that point get the new owner would get a Jersey title.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if I go through Vroom or Carvana, they're not going to care either way which side I'm selling on.
The offer could be different in Jersey than it is in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be regionalized, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I could run it through them both ways and see where they go from here.
Yeah, run it using 2 different zip codes.
Exactly.
Yep, perfect. Hey guys, thanks. I appreciate what you do. You're great fun to listen to.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it, Gary.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Core guy with the jokes here, but actually they're pretty good. Not only did I get a great deal on my dream car, I got the man of my dreams for free. Thank you, your auto lover.
Robert's been trying to get through for what happened to Robert?
I'm clicking the button, man. You see what happens. Can you hear us? Oh, I can hear us. What's your name? Where you from?
Am I on?
You?
Yes,
yeah.
yes, you are.
You,
Oh,
me,
crap. Okay.
you, my dad, and 500 people watching us. So no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no pressure at all. I just want to say, everybody, go ahead and smash that like button.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm looking at getting a 2018 Kia Stinger, and I think Ray answered this kind of earlier. I was going to say, when do you think the shortage is going to pan out? But I think you said 2022.
I don't see it happening any sooner than that. I mean, at this point, globally, we're looking at probably somewhere around 2.5 million cars that were scheduled for production that are not going to be built this year. So if there's going to be less cars built, that means there's going to be less cars sold. That means there's going to be less trade-ins. So I don't know when it's going to get back to what we would or always thought of as normal.
I've got a question for the two of you.
Okay.
So you know how we integrated with Black Book to do the trade-in valuations?
Yeah.
Black Book also helps set residual values for the big companies. What if I could get an interview with someone on the Black Book team? Would that be helpful for their 2 cents on what they think is going to happen a year from now? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? I need you guys to tell me. You're my brain trust.
What was this again?
Should we interview someone from Black Book on the show?
Yeah.
We got one yeah from my dad. And we got one dope and one yeah.
Yeah, no, I think for sure.
All right, I'm going to try and make that happen.
Yeah, see if you can make it happen.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome, and I think everybody would love that content.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's make it happen.
I guess my second question kind of was I'm looking at a 2018 Kia Stinger, just base model, and my limit is 19K. Do you think I'm delusional for trying to get something that's low mileage, good condition, that kind of car?
In this time, yeah, probably.
Here, let's do a quick. Okay. Let's do a quick. You said 2018 Kia Stinger. Where are you located again?
Kentucky.
2018 Kia. Go ahead, Pops.
What do you mean? What do you want me to go ahead and do?
I don't know. Just say something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm going to Google search 2018 Kia Stinger for sale, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Let's go to, we can use Edmunds, whatever. That's fine.
Okay, so they're 33,000,
what
27,000.
What trim are you talking about?
He's base.
Just the base. So
there's one for 18.5 with 11,000 miles.
Yeah, 11th insurance loss reported.
So it was probably totaled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this one's got 70,000 miles.
Yeah. I would say that you're going to be searching for quite some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I'll be moving out of the state here soon. I have a job that's going to take me out of the state. So somewhere within the South, I'd be fine with trying to find a car. But, yeah, I'm currently located in Kentucky.
Well, here, I'm running one of the market price reports real quick just so we can see. Let me open it up back in the app. Let's see what the market conditions are. The local average is 20 days for these base models.
Yeah, there's probably not a ton of Kia Stingers. So
yeah.
Then with your out the door and everything, I think that's probably Yeah,
I'm crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, but
we love you still.
I'm not saying that. The lawyer told me never to say that to any of our members.
Hey, well, keep us posted as you
Yeah.
go through the process, and thanks for calling in tonight.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night.
You do
See
the
ya.
same.
That was classic.
Yeah.
Continuing my story, I've only had it almost a year, but would it be worth selling it and getting a different one if I find a great price on a different one? Probably not going to find a great price on a different one of whatever it is.
It's tough.
Let's see here. Go through, baby. Go through. Come through. Come through. Work. Work. Hey, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic.
Can you hear me?
What's your name? Where are you from? What can we do to help?
Hi, guys. My name is Jared, and I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, you're the second call from Tulsa tonight.
Okay.
I know. That's the weird. That was so strange earlier. It's like, wow, small world.
Yes.
What can we do for you, Jared?
For starters, I just want to thank you guys for everything you do. I've recently started shopping for cars and stumbled across you guys on YouTube, and you guys are a wealth of knowledge, and it's really great for what you guys do.
Well, thank you.
So, first I'll add to the used car craze that's going on. So I just sold a 2013 Mustang GT for $1,500 more than what I paid for it 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
Which is just wild, and I probably could have got more, but I must have been chomping at the bit, and I took the first offer. Bad move on my part. But yeah, it's just crazy, the fact that I did not expect to get money out of the car. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. These are strange times in which we live.
Are you now looking to replace it?
Yeah, and that's kind of why I called. So I've been a long time viewer. Unfortunately, I did the cardinal sin, and I hadn't subscribed because you guys were always in my recommended. Well, I've subscribed, and I'm liking the videos, so we're good there.
All right, we'll give you our good advice now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm in the market for a 2021 F-150, and it unfortunately, with everything going on with the chip shortage right now, I feel like it's not a good time to be looking. Here in the central Midwest and the Oklahoma area, at least, there's not quite a whole lot of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a specific trim and color and options package and everything. So I've kind of broadened my search around the United States.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to hear your guys' opinion on how to handle dealers, like if they're not willing to work with you on invoicing or whatever. So a little bit of my experience so far, I've kind of used your guys' email template to send out, and I've gotten some mixed responses.
Of course.
So a couple dealers, I've got invoices right away, and I started working on pricing. I just, it wasn't going to be the deal I needed. But one of them with a truck I was really interested in, the guy he told me he would get fired if he showed me the dealer invoice.
Wait, can I just jump in for 1 second, Jared? I don't know if you know this, and also, Jared, evidently you are the Rain Man because Jeff Zayer just donated $25. Thank you for that, Jeff, and Jared. Thank you for
both.
inspiring
Yeah.
that. We'll split that with you. But back at, I'm kidding. Your mustache looks great, by the way.
Thank you.
Jared, back at the Your Auto Advocate website, we have all the Ford invoices.
Well, a lot of the Ford
invoices, and we have, I'm not going to name names, but we have someone on the stream to thank for that. Have you, by chance, taken a peek at that? Because I think that'll be, I'll put it in the chat right now, so if you're still have the stream up on your end, you can take a peek. The Ford invoices are great. It's the 2021s. You can look at, you can have that before you even go to the dealership.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I remember you guys saying something, but I looked for it at work the other day, and I couldn't invest enough time to go find it. But I'll definitely check that out for sure.
Cool, and I just put it in the stream chat so that you can. The timestamp will be I don't know, what are we?
5:47.
We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes in. There you go.
Awesome. But no, this guy asked he reacted like I asked for his social security number. It was kind of funny. But the reason I called is how should I handle dealers that don't really feel like working with you? Do I just move on?
Exactly.
honestly, that's why, like, in the market price report, we have the similar vehicles. Because in the similar vehicles, you'll find all the other year, make, model, trim within a 100-mile radius. And even if it's just, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Dad, even if it's just for leverage, contact the other dealers in the area so that you can get some pricing quotes that you can then take back to, let's say the local dealer doesn't want to work with you. Get a quote from someone else and just say, hey, just beat it, and we got a car deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're finding that some of the dealers don't really want to step up and provide you with the information that you're asking for, go find the ones that will.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Is there anything I should look out for when working with a dealer that's out of state? Like, all the dealers I've been working with have been out of state. I just don't want to make a drive for no reason.
If you come to an agreement on a price, send them a deposit. Get a signed buyer's order from a general manager or the sales manager, and make sure that they're holding the car so that you're not driving somewhere to find out that the car and the price is not there anymore.
Okay. Yep. That would be bad. So.
Yes.
Jared, I'm glad you clicked on some of our videos. Keep calling in, keep us posted. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member. You can join the members only streams as well. It's going to be a bit of a slog getting through this, especially with the vehicle. I mean, we just were talking about the beginning of the stream. Ford has closed down F-150 production for the next 2 weeks. So, it's going to be tricky. But use the invoice prices back on the website. That'll be super helpful for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate you taking time to take my call.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jared. We got from Jeff Zayer here. Big fan love. The knowledge... Oh my, I can't read. Love the knowledge you provide. Keep up the great work. Thanks for the power. We're here to serve.
Thank you, Jeff.
Pops, we're almost at 700 likes, which means we are 300 likes away.
Yes.
From our goal for the evening.
Yes, of being able to pee again.
I feel great now.
Good, I'm glad.
You're on with Your Auto Advocate. Can you hear us? Kevin.
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 Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin.
Goodbye,
Kevin.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Arjun, our website does not work in Canada. I wish it did.
Yeah.
Okay, story. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes, they can hear us.
Holy cow, it worked.
Yeah.
You're on. You're on. This is like the fifth or sixth call. Thank you for your persistence.
Yes, and I appreciate it. I really like the templates that you guys have on your website, but I was wondering if you would make a comment on my method and tell me what's wrong with it.
Okay.
What I do is I go, when I find a car that I like, I go on KBB or similar websites, and I know what's the most competitive but still reasonable price that maybe I'm willing to pay.
Are we talking new cars or used cars?
New.
Okay.
Brand new.
Brand new. Okay.
And then I see what's the most reasonable in the area and still competitive because I want a good deal. And then I go to the dealership where I know that they have the car and tell them, I like this car, I'm interested in it, I already test drove it, and I'm willing to pay this much today. If you're willing to give me this price, I'm gonna buy it today.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not here to negotiate. I'm not here for back and forth. And usually that works. I mean, some dealerships are not willing, but others are.
Uh-huh.
So I was wondering if you have a comment on my method.
And I'm curious from your dealership days, Dad, when someone would come in and say that, what's going through your head?
What's going through my head is that anytime somebody says they're not willing to negotiate, that's exactly what they're willing to do. So I'm assuming that if a dealership makes a an offer to you as to what they're willing to sell the car for, a starting offer, they're expecting that there's going to be some negotiation going on. And so if you make an offer to a dealership before they make the offer to you, the dealership personnel is assuming whether you say, I'm not negotiating with you on this or not, they don't believe you.
Well,
they
and
believe
also,
you're going to negotiate.
Selling price or out the door price, right? Because if we're just talking selling price, then maybe you can say, okay, you want that price, you get that price, and then you look at the out the door quote, and you've got a bunch of crapola on.
Yeah, but my point is is that most dealership personnel do not take at face value what a customer says when the customer says, "This is my offer, take it or leave it."
I actually agree with you, sir, because that's usually my experience. I no matter how clear I am that I'm not here to negotiate, I'm here to just get this car for this price.
Yes.
They always come back with, well, this is not reasonable. Well, let me show you the invoice. And yes, I agree with you. That's one of the things that I don't like about this method.
I will tell you this, that I used to instruct my salespeople that if they had a customer who wanted to make an offer before we presented them with any set of numbers, I would instruct my salespeople saying, Stop! I don't want to know what you want to pay for it, and the reason I don't want to know is I want my manager to make you an offer because I think the offer could shock and amaze you, and your offer might be too high. And my salespeople weren't lying when they said the offer could possibly shock and amaze you, because the offer could be so high that you would be in shock and you would be amazed that we had the nerve to ask that much. But the point is, the dealer is always trying to be in control. And so they want to be the ones to set the parameters as to where the negotiations are going to start. They don't like when the customers want to set that parameter. So can your tactic work? Yeah, there could be some dealerships where somebody will say, okay, let's just cut to the chase and see if we can do this number for this guy and make a quick car deal and move on with life. Or in most cases, they're going to go, oh, well, that's unreasonable, and let me explain to you why. So, but yeah, we always just thought anybody that says they're not here to negotiate was, well, here to negotiate.
And if I may have a follow-up question.
Okay.
I usually depend heavily on KBB and TrueCar.com to find what is the most reasonable price I can be paying. Do you think that's also a good resource for buyers?
When it comes, TrueCar lists numbers, from the unbelievable deal to the great deal to fair deal. The unbelievable deal is usually a unicorn, in the sense that it could be a deal that happened at the end of a month when a dealer was chasing an incentive from the manufacturer for hitting a sales objective, and they might have been willing to take a larger loss than normal in order to make that happen. So you have to take all that information with a grain of salt, and you have to really understand what the market is today. And the market is that there's a shortage of cars, and so the likelihood of getting as good a deal, as large a discount as people have gotten in the past has
Pops,
kind
this
of...
is where you got to talk about what we built. You got to. I got to coach you up on that.
Okay, well, talk about it.
No, just use the market price reports. I don't know.
Okay, use the market price reports. Use our damn market price reports. So that way,
the only reason I say that is because TrueCar and KBB, their business model is what?
It's to sell leads to the dealers.
So their objective is to get you so infatuated with the price they quote you that you just say,
fill out the information. They get sent to the dealer, and then you get barraged with phone calls and emails.
Yeah, and there's no way to get V-Auto pricing or Manheim pricing. You're not going to know exactly what the dealer's seeing.
Well, that's a used car.
I know, but just in general,
yes.
You're not going to see exactly what the dealer's seeing. That's why seeing the market conditions can be helpful. Can we just take a second?
Yeah.
Rich Nostra.
Yes, thank you, Rick.
$20 donation and a big old woot.
Whoop whoop. I mean, and you
250 likes away from the end of the stream tonight, Pops.
Oh my God!
I think we're gonna make it.
The battery could run out, but
We got about 20
we
minutes
could be
left.
close.
We'll see.
And that is really, I mean, you have to realize that Rich is a used car wholesaler.
Yeah.
And yet he participates in the community.
Yeah.
I see his name throughout the chat all night long.
Yep.
And he sees enough value in what we bring to the community that somebody in the business is donating money to us.
And to the gentleman who's on the line, just kind of third wheeling with me and my dad at this point, can you just let the fine folks listening at home? Can you maybe ask them to just smash it? Is that what you like?
Yeah, smash the damn like button.
If you wouldn't mind, just reminding us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody, smash the damn like button.
You are my man.
Hey, thanks for calling in. Thanks for sharing your strategies, and most importantly, thanks for being a part
pleasure.
of the community.
Thank you so much.
Our dear friend from North Dakota, he had been trying to call in
got
so
through.
much. Rich, thank you for the
Yes.
donation. Super
Yes.
thoughtful. And yeah, we've got car salesmen.
Yes.
Saleswomen.
Yes.
Wholesalers.
Yes. Robert, get Robert on the line. He's been trying for Robert. Where the hell do you go when we click on your name? Get him up there. Robert, can you hear us? Robert. What happened to him?
I don't know, man. We get too many. Can you hear us?
Well, it's somebody else now.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi there.
Yes.
Can you mute us in the background?
Hey, is that Ray and Zach?
I'm afraid it is.
No, this is. Never
Okay,
mind.
this
Yeah.
is. My name's Perron. I'm calling from Denver, Colorado.
Oh, we're going to be in Denver in the beginning of May.
Oh, okay. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to all this the deal school and everything, and I belong. I signed up for that the $49.95.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I have two cars in mind. The 2021 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to put in the VIN number to get a market price report, but I can't. It wouldn't generate that for me.
So even if we can't locate the vehicle, it should ask you to run a report for the same year, make, model, trim in that area, and you should just have to put your zip code in. Did that not happen?
I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. But anyhow, I got two of the bid back from the dealers. The list price, the MSRP is $58,415, and they give me a discount of $3,583.
And
the only thing.
And was there any incentives, consumer incentives on top of that they offered you?
Or was that the dealer discount only?
That's the dealer discount.
Okay.
And then the only thing they charged me is $599 dock fee and $27.20 for the government fee, title and things like that, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Plus the tax. Now, you think I could get some more discount on that?
Are there, well, what I don't know is if there's any customer incentives directly from Jeep that you could then apply.
And also
to lower the price even more.
And also getting multiple dealers to work. So once you have a quote from one,
yes,
the manufacturer.
I got 4 or 5 of them, but most of them don't give me any discount except these two.
Okay.
One give me they're both in the $3,000. One is $3,500, one is $3,000. But both of the vehicles in transit to Denver.
And we've got actually someone in the chat saying, when I worked at Jeep, that was a solid deal for what it's worth. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram doesn't give much of anything on Rubicons. So there you go. That's from the community.
Yep.
I'd see what manufacturer incentives are in play. Maybe shop it around those other local CDJR dealerships and go from there.
Okay, you think I can squeeze another $1,500 out from them?
Probably
just
not.
To make the deal?
maybe you can squeeze another 500.
Yeah, like the dock fee. But shop it around. That's how you get leverage, is getting multiple on new cars, to get multiple dealers to dance. Also, Pops, everyone really wants Robert to get in tonight, so we're definitely
I want Robert to get in too. He's been trying for like an hour and a half. Faro, I hope we helped my friend.
Yes, you sure did. Thank you.
Thank you.
I smashed that time up for you.
Bless your heart. Hey,
I did.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Hey,
lady! Oh, God. This is reminding folks of the Jerry Lewis telethons.
I mean, we're going to get to 1,000. I'm determined. Tommy Cash with the donation.
In the house.
We've got... that call dropped. That's strange. Tommy Cash, something... we're going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it alone. But Tommy Cash, thank you for
the donation.
We're staying live till Robert calls in, or 1,000 likes, or one of us.
It's not Robert.
Yeah, but it's a phone call.
Yeah, I know.
And it dropped.
That dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
35. Let's see what happens.
There's Robert.
Can you hear us?
Robert, can you hear us? Robert, can you hear us?
Robert. Oh, my. You're on with your auto advocate. What's your name? Where are you from?
Kevin's on hold. How did you do that?
I don't know. We got Florida on the line. We got Kevin.
Hello?
Kevin, are you there?
Hello, it's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin, how you doing?
We're doing good, gentlemen. Thank you for the entertainment today and knowledge.
Yeah, we're here to help.
How can we help you, Kevin?
Hey, well, first of all, I'm a long-time listener, viewer, and I really appreciate the knowledge you share. But my wife was talking to her friend, and she was saying, having a trouble with a car dealer. My wife said, "Hey, this guy listens to Father Stunty. Maybe I could help him. He's having a little trouble with a BMW dealer. Had a 2-year-old car. They don't want to fix it." And I said to her, "Just tell them, go and ask for the lemon law." And that sort of got their attention, because I had a check engine light on for 5 or 6 weeks, and he couldn't figure out the problem until she said, "I'll go to the lemon law." So that's what she did. And through your inspiration, that's what I got to tell her.
Well, it's good to know that we were able to inspire you to help. And if it's a new vehicle that's having tons of issues, it's the route you got to go, right, Doug?
Yeah. There's only so many attempts they get to correct it.
Trouble in New York State is if you have a check engine light on it, there's an annual inspection in New York State. And you have a check engine light on, you can't inspect it. But the dealer just I don't know, the dealer put a lot of effort into it until she said lemon law, and they perked up a little bit.
And if it's a BMW, if there's issues like that, they will oftentimes do what they call a trade assist, and rather than do lemon law, they'll trade the customer out of it and put them into a new car for the same price and payments that they're in originally.
Well, she has a 2-year-old car and she drives like you, Ray. She only had 5,000 miles on it.
Oh my God!
And they said to her, "Sure, you can get a 2021 similar car." But she put $10,000 down on her first car, and she paid already 2 years on the note. They just wanted her to trade in her car and extend the note to 5 years, even though she paid 3 years off. So it didn't seem like a real fair trade-in to try to,
see if she can get speak to the factory service representative for that dealership.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin,
We'll
thanks for calling in. Let's hope that Robert gets in next.
I'm hopeful.
See you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin. Have a great night.
When you're in Buffalo, buying dinner.
You're a good man. We'll see you when the Cardinals come up and play the Bills next time.
Yeah, that would be
all
good.
right.
See you, Kevin. Okay. Phone lines are open for Robert. About 200 likes away from our...
Less than 200. 189.
That'd be incredible. If we
109.
Someone must have unliked.
Somebody unliked us. Oh, my God.
For the first time we ever got to 1,000 in a stream. That'd be pretty incredible. Someone said that you traded in a horse for a Model T and then sold the horse to Barnvana. And I was cracking up when Kevin was on the line.
That's pretty funny.
All right, Robert. Robert is the next call in.
They were the original horse traders.
Yeah,
Barnvana.
And they overpaid back then, too.
Click on Robert. Robert, son of a...
Robert, try one more time. No one else call in. Robert. Don't know why it's dropping. Robert. We're just going to deep breaths while we're waiting for Robert. In through the mouth, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That looks good.
Okay, here we go. Robert! Robert!
I'm going to give it a second to breathe.
Just...
Robert. It's like literally the most disappointing thing. It answers, but then he's not there. Sorry, gang. All right. Is it true that you can end a lease? At the end of the lease, you can't sell to a third party like Carvana. That's from Tommy Cash with the $5 donation. Can you sell to Carvana at the end of a lease?
Well, at the end of the lease, no. Because you have to buy it first in order to be able to sell it to them. Now, with a month remaining and there's a payoff, then, once you know what the payoff is, then you could sell it to them for more than the payoff.
Robert, email me your phone number and I'll call you.
Wow. Look at that. That's how far we're willing to go.
For Robert, for the community.
For the community. Forget just Robert.
Well, but in this case specifically, Robert.
The battery light's flashing.
We need 170 more likes. And Robert, I'm waiting for an email from you so that we can call you back.
Yes.
We got to end the night.
With Robert.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, Robert probably hates us now. And all we've been trying to do is I've seen his name pop up 35 times.
SMH Hellcat. I sold my Hellcat before the lease end and made money. Yeah, so you can sell to Carvana.
You have to do it before the lease end.
And so if you do sell to Carvana at lease end, you have to pay it off and buy it. And
you
then
have
turn
to buy
around
it
and sell
first.
it, correct?
Yeah. If you wait till the lease is expired.
Call from Texas. I'm sorry, we're not taking a call from Texas right now. We're waiting for Robert's.
Just
Texas
take the call.
Is determined. Here, take off the headphones. I'll wait till we get. Waiting for Robert's email. Robert is calling because your vehicle warranty is expired.
Could be. That's pretty funny.
Could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have been. I have been curious because a lot of folks are trading into Carvana. You have to pay the payoff and then immediately turn around.
You have to buy it for the residual. Yes.
Then you immediately turn around and sell it.
Yeah.
So if you don't have, let's say the residual's $15,000. If you don't have $15,000 sitting around, you're not going to be able to do it, correct?
Well.
Or will Carvana help you with that?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you arrange what would end up being a very short-term car loan.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, we're waiting for Robert to email in his phone number. While we wait for that, please know our camera battery is flashing. So at a certain point, this is just going to shut off. Just everyone be aware of that.
That could happen.
At any moment, that could happen. It's probably been the next 10 minutes would be my guess.
Yes.
Waiting for Robert. If you're out there, Robert, please send it in. From Kimberly Klein in the chat. Can I say I'm so proud of the ladies out there gaining confidence through the car buying experience?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we were able to help inspire them.
Yeah.
To have that confidence.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
And I think we'll have to do another live stream in the future, Deb, because I don't think we're going to hit 1,000 likes, so I guess we're going to be back at it.
Well, now, truth be told, we're not going to be back at it next Saturday when we're normally.
We got team meetings.
Yeah, we normally do a live stream on Saturdays, but we have a team meeting for the staff coming to Las Vegas.
Oh, can I show folks one quick thing while you're saying that?
And so Saturday night we're actually taking the staff out to dinner here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the whole team behind the scenes.
And I didn't make arrangements with the restaurant to allow us to live stream from there.
So this is on our staging site, but this is one thing we're working on right now. Again, we're not trying to hawk extended warranties, but if you are going to buy one, you can actually, it used to have the button here. Well, anyway, we're working on, you can actually buy it without even having to talk to us. We make our $500 We're working on it right now, so get excited for that. Plus, we have the incentives like we talked about earlier, so you'll be able to see the incentives on each.
The Jenga of incentives.
And because you tell me from time to time, Dad, that and we have the survey back at the website. But I wanted to promo our memberships because you tell me that I don't talk about that.
No, you don't.
Promo memberships. There you go. Yeah. Consider becoming a Your Auto Advocate member. It's one way that you can support us and that we can support you as you go through the car buying process as well. All right. We're getting tons of phone calls coming through, but I'll check my email once more for Robert. Doesn't seem like it's going to come through, Pops. I think Robert gave up on us.
I don't blame him.
Okay, let's see. Wanda Seller says, I watched a video saying the payoff might be different if you're selling to a third party. Is this true?
It can be, yes.
On a lease?
Yes.
So does that actually mean that the payoff for me as the consumer is different than the dealer?
Yes.
Exactly, because you can't sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the car I want is $37,000, how low do you think I could get the dealer to get? What's the fastest way to be in and out of the delership? Kai Jordan.
Well, Kai, there are so many missing pieces to the puzzle that you've just presented me. It depends on region. It depends on new car, used car. There's so many factors. So I can't really answer that for you. It's like I just opened a box that's got 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and I don't know, there's only 996 pieces. I need the other 4.
Become a YA member. We'll help you set up a one-to-one consult. Johnson Rose says, well, I've wasted another perfectly good hour or 2 listening to Car Smack with Ray and Zach. See you next time. Cheers from Gamma.
Well, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kai says it's a New Jersey used car. There you go. There's another piece to that puzzle.
Okay, it's a New Jersey used car. I can tell you right now, on used cars, you're not getting a lot off.
Yeah,
it's just not happening.
Be excited to pay what they're asking.
Yeah.
Amy D says, question, is there a destination charge for ordering a vehicle from the manufacturer?
Yes, of course. Just like the battery,
So now for folks at home, they can still hear us.
Though. Okay, yes. So, yes, there's whether you order the car or not, there's always the destination and handling charge that's part of the manufacturer's suggested retail price on the window sticker.
Follow my dad on Instagram.
Yeah.
Truly a legend.
Yeah.
Awesome caption here.
Yeah.
I know our video is stopped. Audio is still there. Follow my dad on Instagram. We got to 860 likes. Thank you to everyone
everybody
who participated.
Sorry that Zach didn't buy that second battery.
If you can, answer the one question survey back on the website.
Yeah, it's more than one question, but that's okay. Zach's going to learn how to count.
And I'll type it up here. Good night, everyone. Oh, I spelled it wrong, but you get the point.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure being with you again.
Stacy Brown wants to know if our VSC quotes includes our $500 fee.
It does.
It does. So if you want to know what the wholesale price is, just subtract $500 from that number there.
Yes. There you go, folks. They can't see that number right there.
No, they can. They can see our screen.
Oh, they can?
They just can't see us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks for being here.
See you Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Thursday for members only.
Okay.
What are we doing for your birthday?
I don't know. I'm not. I have no
live stream.
It's a Tuesday.
Good night.
Good night, all. Oh my.